So the first thing is this right here. 2023's MVP in the WSL, Carolyn, is moving over to the Barclays Premier League, which is the women's league for the UK. That is massive. I wonder, like, because North Carolina just got Jaden Shaw, I wonder if that decision is what pushed Caroline to leave. You know, maybe she felt like that was a move. Because the way the NWSL works is a lot of decisions right now, because of new CBA, it's based on the players themselves making decisions. Like Jaden Shaw requested a trade, which is why she got traded. So my guess would be Carolyn made a request to become a free agent. Maybe she wanted to test herself somewhere else. You know, she won an MVP here, so maybe she wanted to test herself in Europe. That could be a possibility there. But again, just thinking, because Jaden Shaw plays as a left mid, right mid, cam. You know, she play anywhere as a forward, and Carolyn is a right mid who can also kind of play cam. So they do kind of operate in the same kind of like space. It's also the same kind of space that Ashley Sanchez also freaking operates into. You know, you can't afford all three. You can't afford Ashley Sanchez, Carolyn, and freaking Jaden Shaw, and then still freaking build around them at the same time. Making some moves though to become a better team. This is big news to me. Man City has gotten a lot better. I mean, they're already good, but they got better. Especially because you gotta think about when it comes to Man City, they're trying to keep up with freaking Chelsea, who's like just dominating that league at the same time and trying to compete. But keeping up, he had to compete with Barcelona, who cook Man City. So I'm trying to think of like Man City starting 11 with Carolyn and starting 11. You're not gonna sign her unless you're gonna like legit start her, especially for like a 3-year contract. So you probably got Khadijah as the striker, the center forward, Hemp on the left. But yeah, so the thought process of Man City is that Chloe Kelly might leave, so they probably want Carolyn to be a replacement for Chloe Kelly since they're having a falling out with her. So the thought process would be, ooh, do they play Medina as a striker or a cam? Because you're going to start Khadijah as striker, and Hemp's coming in the left. So the cam spot and the right mid spot, right wing spots where you're going to have like the question marks at. Like, where's Carolyn going to play? How do they set up Medina and Shaw? Did they run a 4-4-2? They run a 4-4-2, then answer that question when it comes to Medina and Shaw. Which at that point just means that it's an entire replacement for Chloe Kelly. But outside of Carolyn moving over to the UK, there's also this news. The person who was considered the best defender in the women's game, Naomi Girma, an Ethiopian queen, is said to be on the move. Right now, she's dealing with an injury. She plays with San Diego, who are going through like a rebuild process right now. And I'd imagine she has no interest in being part of a rebuild. I'd imagine she wants to win. You know, and you're not going to be doing that winning of the team who's doing a rebuild. But this is a massive freaking news because this right here, $1 million in transfer fee. This would be the biggest transfer fee in women's soccer history, which is a good thing. It means that the sport is advancing so fast and so well that this is possible. She's considered the best defender in the world, which is funny because if you play like FC25, she didn't get team of the year. But IRL, she was what is the best 11. So Chelsea wants her. Chelsea are the ones who are going to throw the women letter. Arsenal wants her. Lyon wants her as well. Chelsea is competing, you know, almost with Barcelona for like, yeah, that top spot. Lyon obviously as well. They played Barcelona in the last UEFA Championship. UEFA Championship. But getting Girma for Chelsea would be nasty. Then right there you have Millie Bright and Girma. Be nasty. Would be nasty. I hate to see her go to Chelsea, but yeah. It is what it is. So continue on with some news in the women's game. We had an interesting game yesterday between United and City. And part of continuing the transfer rumors and transfer talk, Chloe Kelly has been speculated to be switching colors, so to speak. There's rumors that she's going to leave City for United. And for those who aren't paying attention, there's been like a bit of a falling out behind the scenes between Chloe Kelly and the front office of City. She's not like against her teammates or anything like that. It's just a little bit of a contract disagreement when it comes to City and Chloe Kelly. And right now, United are kind of looking for someone who can play on the right side. Bizet is doing pretty fine. And Jays is dealing with a loss in the family. Jays can play as a right or play as a striker. So there's speculation that City is also trying to get Julie Brand, which, who knows if that's true. And I'd be kind of like weird because, again, if they are signing Carolyn, why go for another player? You could say Julie plays on the left. So you have Carolyn here where Fujino plays at, and then Julie on the right where Fowler plays at, which it kind of indicated that they don't really believe in Fowler as being a good left mid. Which naturally Fowler is more of a cam, so she'd probably be someone who splits times with reward. But that's speculation. Speculation is Chloe Kelly to United. With the thought process being that she will go on a loan, but I imagine it'll probably be like a loan with an obligation to buy, or a loan where they kind of feel like they will end up buying, or something along those lines. I haven't seen this though. Who else would be interested in Chloe Kelly? I think everyone else is most like okay when it comes to the Premier League. I don't think she will take a downgrade. Like I don't think she want to sign for a team who's like lower on the table than United, who are above City right now. I don't see her going to someone like Liverpool, for example. She could change countries though. She could go to America to play in the NWSL to be good for her. Could go to Liga F if she wants to like maybe play for Atletico, Hotspur. I don't see that happening. Everton, don't see that happening. Barcelona. Barcelona's not really like hurting for a winger. Yeah, Caroline Grant Hansen is injured. But I still don't think Barcelona is in like a need of someone who can play on the right, because they do have a lot of versatility. Like if necessary, Vicky can play on the right, Essie can play on the right. Vicky's more of a cam, and Essie's more of someone who play on the left wing. Barcelona has like a lot of attacking power. When you consider the fact they have Pajor and Salma. Pajor can play as a left winger if you need to. You can play her on the right, and it comes like Salma's a striker who can also play on the left. But you also, if you need to, you can play on the right. I think I've seen rumors before that Barcelona are also interested in Julie Brand, so they could go for her. It's to be someone who comes in for Caroline while she's out. I don't know. She got a Karen Walsh. I have her listed here. Walsh is actually also speculated to be leaving Barcelona. There's been rumors that she's homesick, so it's not like so what's being speculated isn't that she is on the fritz with the team or wants more playing time. The rumor is that she's just feeling homesick, being away from England. And I've also heard that Barcelona, her teammates are trying to help her with that homesickness. They're trying to convince her to stay. So we'll see what happens when it comes to Kiera Walsh. So is there a reason for thinking that PSG would try to go for Chloe Kelly being freaking Katoto? Katoto's a striker, so unless you want to play Chloe Kelly as a striker, which I don't really think anyone would ever do. It's not a lot going on in the women's game. We got my favorite player signing a 1-year deal to stay with Angel City, so kind of expected that. I haven't seen anything from her that would indicate that she was going to playing on leave. And a team as young as Angel City does need veteran leadership, so her staying and City Luru staying is very, very big for them. He had Arsenal doing what the fans wanted. The fans really wanted them to make Renee the permanent coach, and she is going to be the permanent coach. There's that news as well. Early in the video, I talked about how Chelsea was making a woman offer for Germa. Lyon is going to match that too. Like I said, they're going to battle out. I don't think Arsenal is going to try to battle out with Leon and Chelsea, because Chelsea and Leon definitely has more money for the women's side of the sport than Arsenal does, and are more willing to use it. Like especially Leon. Leon's one of the heavy hitters in the women's game, so they're definitely someone who's likely to try to like go bar for bar against Chelsea to try to get Germa. And OL has a lot of US talent already. They have Sophia Huerta on loan. They have Lizzie Horan. They play against PSG, who has freaking Corbin Albert. So, OL is very, very used to American talent, and, they want the American talent. Yeah, that's it for this weekly wrap up of some sport news. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Be putting your boy, AnubisArchangel. See you guys fine here. This is